please.
Good evening. Okay. Yeah, I think obviously you cannot complain about the attitude and the work rate of our players. So they are giving everything, and always I say that we are where we are. We have what we have, but they are doing so well in terms of effort and trying to do things that you cannot complain. The only thing is sometimes in the final third we are not lucky enough. We have 2 or 3 chances at the end, and then they have a couple of chances and they could win for a bigger margin in the first half. But still to stay in the game, still to work as hard as we were working and had chances means that this team still is fighting, and I think that the fans they appreciate that.
You got beaten by a special goal.
Sorry, say again?
You got beaten by a special goal.
Yeah, when you play against players of this quality, you know sometimes these balls they go to the stands, but when you have these players, they can score this kind of goals. So, but that is the Premier League. We have to learn quickly and be sure that we take our chances if we have chances, and we continue working as hard as we did today, also in defence against a team that has pace and quality. And for a while we were in the game, and that is the only positive thing.
The fans were clearly behind the team and clearly behind you because you were chanting your name today. That must have been nice to hear.
Yeah, I think that the fans, they know which is the situation from September. And the main thing for me is to be sure that the team continue working like today, because it's a long season, and then if we carry on doing that, we'll have these kind of games that we are losing for 1 goal. Will be draws, will be wins, and the difference between teams on the table is not too big. So I think if we continue doing that, we have maybe a couple of games that we have better result, more confidence, and will be easier for us to continue with the same attitude, with the same message, and trying to win more games.
How worrying is it? I know you played well today and maybe should have got a point at the end. You know, that's 8 out of 9.
I think it's, our situation is that we did so well for a while that everybody was expecting that we could be in the top 10. We knew, and we said before, that this team with the coming back from the championship the first year, and with the thing that we did in the summer, has to be in the half bottom of the table. Obviously, the last results were not giving us too much confidence. We have 2 or 3 injuries at one time that maybe we could do better against teams that they were more or closer to us. We didn't do that because we couldn't. We lost for 1 goal. And then we are in a position that could be expected. To be fair, could be expected, because the things that we have done were not right, and now we have to put everything right, and then we need to be sure that we continue with this mentality, with this team spirit, playing better if we can, and hopefully bringing some additions in January to give a lift to everyone. No, the situation, I would say, is something that we could expect, because with the Premier League now, the players that you have in the Premier League, these teams that normally will be around, some of them they have been 2 or 3 years in the Premier League, and they have Premier League players with experience in the Premier League. And we have a young team that is learning every week, and sometimes we make mistakes, we pay for that. Sometimes we put that performance like today, giving everything until the end with chances, but it still is not enough. But it's the only way. For us, it's just a learning process. We have to keep going, and as they say before, the fans, they appreciate that. The players, they know that is the way, and we have to keep going with the confidence, and they believe that if something changes a little bit, we will be there again, winning games in a row. In English, because everybody talks English. Yeah, it's clear. So I think that the fans, they know what happened in the summer, and they know what we have to do, and that we gave players, staff, everyone is working so hard to do things right. But we are where we are because that is the Premier League, and then we have to learn quickly, and we have to be sure that we don't make sometimes mistakes, or we are more precise in the final third, but you cannot complain about the effort of the players or the team spirit.
Do you think sometimes in a run like this, one win, even if it might be a lucky win, can turn everything around?
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. And with the difference in the table, the team is so close. It's just one win, and then will be a leap for the confidence, and then it's when you can start winning a couple of games more. So it's just we need to do that. We were very close against Leicester, and we were close against Everton, and we have been close against some teams at the end. For maybe this lack of experience, we made some mistakes, and we pay for that.
Are you feeling the pressure? Are the players feeling the pressure on the field and off the field?
I would say that I'm not happy with the situation. I don't think that the players will be happy with the situation, but what I'm trying to say is that where we are at the moment could be something that if you analyze everything at the beginning, could be expected. So the main thing is to stay calm and be sure that we do our job properly, to have more chances to do well and to win games and to go up in the table.
Can we do the Mondays just outside?
Thank you.
Thank you.